Hi, Shabbat Shalom everyone. Just finished fixing some things in the house. Did a lot of work at the moment. Achieved finished articles, finished jobs over here. I can put this away safe and sound. And we're talking all about workings of Shabbat. We know there's 39 melachot which are forbidden to do on Shabbat. So naturally, I wouldn't be able to have this toolkit, which I just took with me, and not be able to use it for various reasons, muksa purposes, finishing articles purposes, building purposes, all of that. But what are the melachot, first of all? We know there's 39 melachot which are forbidden on Shabbat. So we know that the rabbis explain that the word melacha refers to the activities which were necessary for the construction of the Mishkan. Naturally, we learn about that here in these embodied parshiyot at the moment, especially from Truma all the way to Parshat Vayakhel, naturally. The traveling sanctuary, the Mishkan was, which the Jewish people took with them throughout their desert wanderings for the 40 years. And the Torah specifically mentions these melachot in of itself, for example, kindling a fire and carrying, and various different melachot, which is interesting enough. Let's just see the categories of them, because you can divide, first of all, these categories before I give over a short story. First of all, this field work. What are these melachot? So field work, that's including sowing, ploughing, reaping, gathering and binding, threshing, winnowing, selecting, grinding, sifting, kneading and baking. So that's the first category of melachot which are forbidden. Then we talk about making material curtains for the Mishkan, naturally. Shearing wool is one of them. Cleaning, combing, dyeing, spinning, stretching the threads, making loops, weaving threads, separating the threads, tying a knot, or untying a knot also is another melacha. Sewing, tearing, and then there's making leather curtains. That's another thing. What comprised of making leather curtains? Trapping, slaughtering, skinning, tanning hide, smoothing, ruling lines, and cutting. And then making the beams of the Mishkan. That, let's say, it comprises two melachot, writing and erasing. The putting up and taking down of the Mishkan entailed building and demolishing. And finally, the Mishkan's final touches, let's say makabah patish, extinguishing a fire, kindling a fire, striking the final hammer blow, which is makabah patish, and carrying. Those are the 39 melachot of Shabbat. One thing I'd recommend everyone is study all the laws of Shabbat properly. Get the books within regards to it, study it, delve in it. You'll realize that sometimes all these things that maybe you're keeping Shabbat, is it really proper Shabbat? So if you look, learn, delve in the laws of Shabbat.